Hello. Today is Saturday, August 30th, and it is the evening time. I don't know exactly what time it is, but we just finished the sound bath not too long ago, and I just finished pulling down some of the stuff in the backyard. And I just want to say that I'm very thankful for the team that we have. And I also want to say that it's kind of funny, and funny but not funny at the same time, because I was being an event organizer can sometimes be a little bit stressful, only in the sense that if you have sold tickets to people, you want to make sure that everyone has a good experience. And I care. I know that some people say, oh, don't care about what other people think, and it's like, well, I'm not there. I definitely care about what people think, and if anything is going to be under my name or anything that's under my brand, I definitely care about what people think and their experience in everything. And so I'm always very, very always thinking about all the details. And in some ways, that's what I love about doing events. And in some ways, it's like sometimes just a huge, just like, whoo, I can't wait till it's over, because I'm always thinking about all the different things that make it the best experience for our guests, or for people who bought tickets. Even if it was a free event, if I'm putting it on, like, I want it to be the top notch and go well. And in fact, really, in most things that I do, I'm kind of a perfectionist in that way, in that I'm very, very hard on myself, and I have gotten better about giving myself grace, but I can be very, very critical and hard on myself. And so anyway, the funny thing about that is that earlier this week, my pool guy just canceled. He was like, hey, I'm going out of business and I'm not going to be able to service your pool. And through the grace of God, I was able to pivot and find a solution. But it definitely threw me into stress mode, because it's like, I've advertised a floating sound bath, and it's supposed to be at my house. And right now my pool is fucked up and I need somebody to come and get it together. And so it was definitely one of those things where I was stressed about it to a particular point, not stressed of like, nervous breakdown stress, but just stress. Like, I need to make sure that I get another pool company to come out and make sure my pool is together, because I definitely want to not have to cancel the event, and I want to make sure that my guests have a good experience in a clean pool. And so even after I had a company come out and I ended up having to pay double, anyway, that's probably why my old pool guy went out of business. But it was stressful, because I wanted my guests to have a perfect experience, and I want our brands to not have a history of cancellations or erratic putting things out there and then saying, oh no, it's changed or whatever. Like, I really don't like that. And so anyway, needless to say, got the pool situation sorted out. Even today, before the guests arrived, I would see a little leaf here or a little something here, and I was cleaning that all out of the pool, like thinking, okay, I want my guests to have a great experience. So the universe is funny, right? The universe, God, whatever you want to call it, because today, out of all days, after stressing about my fucking pool, during the sound bath, which is supposed to be quiet and meditative, there seemed like an inordinate amount of airplanes flying overhead. And then on top of that, the dogs in the neighbor's yard going crazy during the sound bath. And then on top of that, some kid was having a meltdown next door screaming and yelling, help me, help me. And it was just like, oh my God, this is funny, but not funny in the sense is like, I want things to be such a good experience for everyone. And then it's just like, okay, Nicole, sometimes things are just out of your control, and everything doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, nobody came back and was like, oh, this is awful, we want our money back. It wasn't anything like that. And, everybody realizes that it's out of your control and shit happens. And so I want to give a shout out also to Faye, because she handled it beautifully and just totally improvised and wove the distractions into the meditation and the medicine that we were receiving. So it all worked out great. So the moral of the story is, Nicole, no matter how perfect you want to be, sometimes shit happens. And so, when I used to work at the Daily Cal, which was a newspaper in a department that I first worked in and then ended up running, it was a newspaper for UC Berkeley, and they had a t-shirt that said, shit happens, we cover it. And so anyway, today shit happened and we covered it. Mostly Faye covered it, but we covered it. And everything worked out well. I think everyone had a good time. And, the moral of the story is give yourself grace. Like, everything doesn't have to always be perfect. So anyway, I'm very happy, and congratulations to the team. We did do it without one of our core members, and Stephanie, shout out, she's on family vacation, which everybody deserves a vacation. And so the mighty crew, muscles, we did it. We handled it. So anyway, have a good evening. Life is good. Life is always good. Even with the screaming kid going, help me! The kid was fine. They've been in the backyard screaming all afternoon. I'm just like, wow, this is crazy. But now, when I went to go tear everything down in the backyard is quiet as a peep. So, the universe got jokes. So, anyway, have a good night.